Hello, welcome back to Place, Manner, Voice. My name is Catherine. I am a speech therapist and a phonologist. I study speech sounds. And, you know, for a while there, before I was full time in speech, I worked in jewelry. I worked in jewelry design, I worked in jewelry sales, and a little bit in jewelry repair, even though I didn't do a lot of the repairs. Our goldsmith did a lot of the repairs. I thought I'd do a series of transcriptions into the International Phonetic Alphabet, the IPA, of jewelry words. And there is a word that we used all the time when we were repairing jewelry. Clasp. Clasp. Do you know what the clasp is on a piece of jewelry? You usually see this on necklaces or bracelets. The clasp is where the piece of jewelry opens and attaches and locks together. So a lot of times we have like a spring ring, which is like one of these that has the little tube, and there's a little stick that goes in there, and that's attached to one chain and that's attached to the other, and there's a little trigger there so you can open it. They're a little fiddly. There's another kind called a lobster clasp that's like this with a little trigger that goes here, there, and then the link goes through here to the other side of the chain over here. There's a lot of different clasps. Pearls have their own clasp. A really traditional one is like this, where there's a hook and it goes into a box where the pearls are here and here. Anyhow, I won't get into there's so many styles of clasps. Spring ring, lobster, and pearl are really traditional ones. Let's look at this word today. We've got clasp, clasp. So we're starting with a k sound. That pesky C can be either a C, an S sound or a K sound, S or K. In this case, it's K. Clasp, clasp. Again, we've got a L right after that. What was the other jewelry word? Oh, claw, claw, clasp, claw. This combination of sounds is, I guess, maybe kind of common, or common in jewelry anyway. Ah, ah. We're going to use this trap vowel here. We call it the trap vowel because the ah sound is in trap. This is a very low vowel sound. It's not in a lot of languages. If it's not in your first language and you're trying to add more English speech sounds to your inventory of sounds, the ah is a good one to add. Good news, if you speak one of the Persian languages, it is already in all the Persian languages. Very nice. Okay, what's next here? Clasp, class, class. Okay, we've got s there. And really, if I stopped there, I would have the word class. Class. But I'm not done, am I? I've got a p after it. Clasp, clasp. Don't forget that p at the end, that little pop of air from your lips. Clasp. And, I did pluralize it before. Let's transcribe the plural because it has this amazing. Oh, that was a bad bracket here. There's a better bracket. My music teacher would be ashamed of me. Clasps, because we have that crazy 3-consonant cluster there at the end. Clasps. It's almost like you're calling a cat. Clasps. That is, even native English speakers don't like that combination of sounds. Like we have clasps, wasps, desks. Those SKS, SPS, STS combinations, oh, they're a little tricky to say, but that's okay. Look, I want to practice all my brackets now. There we go. So there is our word for the day, clasp. Really useful word, especially if you are talking about jewelry. Thank you for joining me today. If you have any questions or if you have any special words you'd like to see me transcribe, do let me know. I'd be so happy to do so.